Shalom, shalom, Mahaverim. I come to you with kind of a heavy heart this evening. As I'm sure many of you know, Dr. Michael Heiser has been battling with cancer for a little over a year now.
It would seem that that battle has come to its end. According to a statement released on Sentinel Apologetics' Facebook page from Dr. Michael Heiser, I'm not going to read through it all here. Left the link down below so that you can read through it at your leisure. I highly urge you to do so. But I would like to read this little excerpt from Dr. Heiser's statement. Since there are no further treatment options available to us, we have chosen to spend my remaining time at home. We are guessing, we have not been given a number, that this means I'll live anywhere from a week to several weeks. I know that this news is depressing, but you should all know I will die happy to have served the Lord and you all in the ways I have. God has been very good to us, gifting me in discernible ways, and I think just as importantly, giving me heart for the lay community, all of you. I desired nothing more than to empower all of you to study Scripture more deeply, to unlock the Bible for you in ways inaccessible to all but scholars. This brought me a special joy. Let's turn to the future. As you all know, when I pass, I will join the family of God and His counsel, to which all of us, as believers, presently belong, but not yet in its fullness. And then he goes on to say, I will still continue to contribute as long as he's got life in him, basically. Just very heart-wrenching. As always, I'll leave links down below to the Sentinel Apologetics video tribute to Mike and the links and to the statement and such.
And I just wanted to say personally, Dr. Heiser, although we've never met, I, like many others, have been greatly, greatly influenced by your work. Sir, you are an angel, as in a messenger of God, as far as I'm concerned, personally. Now, the way I originally came across Dr. Heiser's work, it's been a number of years ago. I was already questioning the Bible, and then I stumbled across Dr. Heiser's work. I really liked the way he was peer-reviewed. He was an actual scholar, so I knew what he's talking about, with credible degrees in linguistics. So I thought that was a good place to start. And then, wow. As I'm sure his work has with many, it confirmed many things that I'd already had suspicions on and doubts about. And then it opened my eyes and mind up to a whole new way of looking at the Bible. And what I've come to believe, the only correct way of looking at the Bible. And me being raised in a fundamental Pentecostal background, and I was going through a process of overcoming that and deconstructing that whole paradigm in my life. And then that's when like I said, I stumbled across Dr. Heiser's work, and that just changed the whole game. That changed the whole game. And then there's others. Yahweh, our uncreated Creator, has a way of connecting the dots, let's say, as Dr. Heiser would say. But yeah, I just want to get on here and say thank you for planting the seeds. I mean, we're all going to be saddened. We're all going to miss you. We're all going to miss your work. We're all going to miss the podcast. We're all going to miss the fur babies, seeing the fur babies. Our great uncreated Creator, Yahweh, He knows when your work is done. As long as you're good with it, Dr. Heiser, I guess we'll just have to be, won't we? I would like for all of us to keep Dr. Heiser and his family in our prayers, our thoughts. No matter how prepared one is, there's always a time for sorrow and grief, and a time for loss. There'll be a loss that many of us are going to share. None quite so much as his family and loved ones. You planted many seeds. Boy, you planted so many seeds. I'm not alone out here. My social media feed's full of people giving their respects and props. Even though Yahweh's calling you home, your work isn't done. Those seeds have already been planted. And I'm sure that our uncreated Creator will have a great harvest. You've changed things, Dr. Heiser. You've changed things. You've changed the game. You've cracked that door. Thank you, Dr. Heiser. Thank you for being that angel, that messenger, with that trickle of truth from Yahweh, our uncreated Creator, and Yeshua HaMashiach, our one and only King. Peace be with you, Dr. Heiser. Peace be with you.